Sarah, you just mentioned that you are starting a business.
Yes.
Which is the first we've had on here.
It's started officially. I mean, we are superhumancollective.com. That is the website. We are superhumancollective.com.
Marketing manager.
I'm the marketing manager, so I'm getting really good at marketing.
You with Squarespace or Wix? What are you with?
We're doing Wix. We are with Wix.
I'm with Wix. Okay. Not a lot of people with Wix.
See,
I like it.
My personal website, sarahashleyWriting.com. That's on Squarespace, but
my homepage.
Amber has used Wix before. AmberWalkerPottery.com.
Also my homepage.
But we use Wix.
Now that's one hell of a marketing manager because I think that's the most plugs we've gotten in the first 3 minutes.
And I want people to come away knowing that Superhuman is all about business and not fun.
Yeah, normally we do the plug section at the end, but you just streamlined the entire show and did it right here.
It's called the sandwich effect, and she's going to mention it at the end as well. And she'd be happy to continue that discussion too. But back to our business.
Oh, absolutely.
But how has it been? How's the process been starting a business from scratch?
I mean, it's a lot of guesswork. Just like Googling how to start a business. That's really the building blocks of
Square one.
Life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looking up like what bank doesn't suck for the world, and then being like, how do we join them? And then being like, we tried to start the wrong kind of bank account actually at first, and had a whole like video chat with a lady about it, and she was like, oh, this is the wrong bank account for you. So
what kind of bank? What's like? Was it like not a commercial bank account or something?
It was a commercial bank account, but it was for like way bigger businesses than us, and we were like given a private banker, and like they were like coordinating with us. And we're like, wow. And then we got on a video call with her, and she was like, I don't think this is right for your needs.
Yeah, she was like, all right, so the threshold is $25,000 deposited in the bank account. How are you guys going to do that? And we're like,
we're not.
We don't fucking know. Yeah. We're not.
Yeah, that's not an option for us unless you want to.
Oh, that's so funny.
But she was very nice. Amalgamated Bank. I guess we'll just plug everything now, but Amalgamated Bank.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Amalgamatedbank.com. We are amalgamatedbank.com.
We should take a quick...
I'm not the marketing person. I don't know the website.
And this is where I'm going to step in. It is amalgamatedbank.com. I am trying to position myself as a marketing manager for the bank as well. So that's sort of the whole goal. No, but we've actually had some events already with clients, and it's been super fun. And we can't, not to like bring it back to quarantine, but we can't go anywhere. We can't do anything. So this is a fun way to help people.
I was going to say, let's take a quick step back, because I kind of just jumped right into the business side of it. What exactly is the business? What are you all doing?
And Katie, I'm going to toss this over to you.
I'm going to catch it. Thanks so much. Thank you, Red Ball. Now, we all were teaching, corporate improv, communications workshops, all that good stuff, independently, sometimes with larger theaters in the city of Chicago. Mm-hmm. And we were like, well, we do our fun shows every Tuesday night at The Annoyance, and then we do our business separately. Why aren't we doing our business together? Because that'd be fun. And then we said, you know what, let's do. So we combined forces, and we really all kind of have a different expertise that we were able to bring together. And before 2020, we were doing them in the live space. I mean, we did, McDonald's and Pepsi, brag.
Delicious. McDonald's and Pepsi?
Yeah, it was a really delicious time for us.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I got Pepsi. And, there was a lot of emailing back and forth, actually. He said, do not bring Coca-Cola product into this building. And I said, all right.
Wow.
And we were teaching, corporate improv workshops that were super fun. And we were really excited about it. And then everything kind of hit the brakes there with the live world. And we said, oops-a-doodle. And then we got off the couch and we put down the chips and we said, we can still do this, I think. It's going to be weird, but we can still do it. So we've been having business meetings, which is so fun to do business with your friends. Because I think we really practice what we preach, and we actually know how to well, now Amber has an attitude problem.
Amber's getting ready to blow it up.
Amber has been waiting to start some drama since day one.
Good thing this is recorded. Now she can finally
Let
get
it
her
all
wish.
out. Yeah, let it all out on this podcast. Let's air the grievances.
We've done. It's been fun.
And Mary Kate, talk about the scavenger hunt, because that truly, more people participate in that than I thought would, to be honest.
I loved it. So we came up with the idea to do like a 1-minute scavenger hunt and to give them categories of stuff to get from their own home and then do like a show and tell. And they just had a minute to do it. But then I was like, for folks who are like, I have no intention of getting up out of my chair. I absolutely will not. We put on some music and I was like, you got to do like a little shoulder dance while the other people are getting their stuff. And people did it.
Really?
They like really participated and they were like excited. Some people were running around their houses to get stuff, like, oh my god, I gotta find something green or something made of wood, and like they loved it, and they like got to show it in front of their camera, and then we would like kind of be like,
awesome.
What's Judy got over there? What is that, Judy? Talk about that.
Well, I'm sure for
It was
some of them
fun.
there's an element of like social, like a social element to it, where they just probably haven't had that interaction in a while.
Oh yeah, the thing we hear from clients a lot is that they get talked at a lot. A lot of companies have Zoom meetings and even these like 24-hour, 2-day long like symposiums where they're just they're sitting in their chairs, zoned out, being talked at. So when we come in and it's participatory, that seems to be like blowing people's minds.
Yeah.
To have somebody like ask for feedback, speak up, get out of your chair, like all that stuff is like sadly really refreshing for people. So we're like thrilled to be able to come in there and offer it because it's like it's fun. We're like embarrassed to admit how fun it is.
What was the one? We did one where it was like a happy hour, so everybody like had their fun drink, and that one dude had like friends over, or they like joined a little bit late, and they were like, "Oh, what's going on?" And it was like, "Oh, okay, hello, Ned, and welcome your party to the crew."
Sorry, I was like, Ned, do all your friends are all these people like? Do they all work for this company? I was like, no,
No, they didn't. They did not. No, they
But I
didn't.
think having the security of being like, this is just a video chat, like it really takes a lot of that pressure off of them. Whereas if you're calling somebody out in the audience at an improv show, that's like deer in the headlights. People are just like a lot more relaxed, being engaged with
Yeah.
over this.
Yeah.
I think they need to know they don't need to be funny. Like we are good at like first of all offering kind of levels of participation, and second of all like providing a structure where it's like you're just doing an exercise. You don't have to be funny. The thing is, it's going to be funny for us as a group. Like the overall experience will be funny, but nobody has to be funny. In the moment, I think that's what where most
I'm
people's wall
legitimately
is.
taking notes to update the copy on our website, because that's like what needs to be said. Because there's a little blurb where it's like, we promise we're not going to make you tell jokes or sing. Because Kevin was like, that's one thing that he's encountered a lot, where people in workshops are always like, don't make us sing. And it's like, we're not going to make you sing. But I like that. Like, we're not going to make you be funny. We're going to be funny, and you're going to be laughing.
Yeah.
So it's,
And I think it's really, we have to love whatever energy they're bringing. Truly, like, if they're bringing, like, fuck this energy, can I swear?
I'll edit it out.
yes.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. we added beeps. We beep everything
Of
out.
course. We got that mature rating on iTunes.
Okay, good. But if they're, like, giving energy of, like, I really hate this and this sucks, I think, like, affirming whatever they're bringing, being like affirming that they're even like if it's an in-person workshop, being like affirming that they're just in the group, that they're there, that affirming that not calling a person out individually, but also affirming the whole group of like, you might be feeling like, I don't know what this is, I'll give it a shot, but you're gonna need to like really prove it to me. You know, just whatever is going on for them, that they feel like, okay, you've got me covered.
And that's improv, baby.
Damn, Amber, with the closer.
Get rid of all the copy on the website, change it to that.
And that's improv, baby.
That's improv,
yeah,
baby.
it's improv, baby. Don't ask questions.
Let me ask you this. So the bank account stuff was tough. What is your bank account number?
I knew it was coming. He so casually brought back up the bank account stuff. I was like, why did he bring the bank account stuff back up again?
Of what he was going to ask.
Now, how much do you guys all make
My God.
on this endeavor?
I got so nervous because I was like, we actually haven't quite locked down the bank account yet.
Do you need it for the podcast?
Amalgamated's going to listen to this and they're going to be like rejected.
We gave them so much free press.
This one's gonna get you guys denied.
Yeah, this is on a mature podcast.
If Amalgamated rejects it, you have to bleep out every time we say their name in this podcast.
All right. That makes sense. I got it. I'll give you guys a download of this, and you can listen to it, and we'll remove any of Sarah's numerous plugs that you don't want to cut out.
Okay, what else can I plug though that we're all doing? Mary Kate got engaged.
Oh, well, let's talk about that. Or actually, if you want to, Mary Kate, do you want to talk about the engagement or no?
I'll talk about that.
Let's-
No, I'm
I'm
actually
gonna
really
plug Mary
mad
Kate's
about
wedding.
it.
Everybody go to Mary Kate's wedding.
I would like to
please
hear about
don't.
that only because we've talked so much about the professional stuff. I'd love to hear about what was the proposal like?
Yeah, what's the dish?
Are you able to talk about
the
this?
dish. Am I able to? Actually, it is a state secret, but I can.
She was given permission for this evening.
Yes. Biden gave me permission. We just were talking about our future, to be honest. Like, there's no exciting story. It's like, I kind of like it for continuity's sake because it reminds me of how my parents got engaged. It was like literally they were sitting on a train and they were like, do you think we should get married? Yeah, I think that sounds good. So it was kind of like that. We were walking home from hanging out with a friend and we kind of already knew that we wanted to get married, but we just like, we're kind of like, well, let's look at like what's our next year gonna be like, and like, do we want to have kids at some point, and when do we want to have kids, and like what do we want to do, and then we started talking more specifically about like, well, like December might be a good time to get married, just because it's like we only ever wanted a super small wedding anyway, like really just our families. And so then we were like, as we were being like, yeah, I think the first weekend in December, but we hadn't gotten engaged yet. We were just like scheduling a wedding.
Just scheduling it.
So after we scheduled the wedding, we got engaged, and we called our families.
Do you have something with the wedding then, though, that you're super like, this is one aspect of the wedding that's super important to me?
There wasn't. It was like, it was really important to me that our families be together. I'm trying to think.
Okay.
It's like, it's weird that there wasn't really at all, except that it not be big, actually.
I think it fits Mary Kate's personality so well that it's just like all we care about is having our family there. Like, we don't need fancy, pomp and circumstance and all the fixins. I think it's so sweet, and like
All the gravies and the
all the gravy,
The buffet that the people love to eat, the meal
Yeah.
that usually comes
the
with it.
traditional wedding gravy
Yeah.
buffet.
The dancing, the DJ.
Yeah, but you cannot keep our families from putting some fixins on there. It actually is like, we were like, we'll just get married on like the porch in the mountains in North Carolina, and my mom was like, called me like a week later, and she's like, I just was doing some research and I called like a bed and breakfast, and she was just calling around anyway, and she was like, I think we should just go with this place. It has like a full package that they do everything for you, and I was like, great.
That's
Well,
awesome.
let's plug the Orchard Inn in Saluda, North Carolina.
Orchard Inn.
We are
Okay.
orchardin.com.
And so are you.
/ and so are you.
Oh, man. Well, Sarah, didn't you had kind of you got married during a very unconventional time, right, Sarah? You had to do some creative shifting with your plans. You and Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, we were supposed to be married October 17th, and it wasn't gonna happen. At a certain point, I think back in April, we were like, we'll be okay, it'll be fine.
You tried.
And then
Everybody
as summer
was
went
like,
on,
we don't feel safe with this, and you were like, no, it's fine. No mask required.
we
we're fine.
forced a lot of people to fly to Chicago and stay in foreign places and not wear a mask. No, it became very clear that it was not going to happen. So we just had a judge marry us. We were going to go to the courthouse, but they were all booked
The
out.
courthouse was all
'cause of-
booked. Wow, that's wild.
Because normally you can just walk in, and I don't know if you've been to that section of the courthouse downtown, but they have like like a nice little poster that has an island in the background, and it says just married, so you can do it there. But because of coronavirus, they were making people sign up for slots, and so they can only take a certain amount of slots every day, and they were booked. We were checking back in August, and they're like, oh, we're booked through October. And it was like, well, why would we do it later than our original date? So we weren't going to do it. And then my parents both went to Northwestern Law School. They're lawyers. And they knew, a couple judges. And so they were like, oh, our friend Mary is a judge, and she could just meet you wherever you want and marry you whenever you want. So we did that instead.
Oh, and didn't you do something though at Winnemac? Wasn't there a big thing?
Yeah, because we didn't tell anybody we were doing it. So we went to the, just to plug, the Alfred Caldwell Lily Pond at Lincoln Park Conservatory.
Good pond.
It's a really great pond. We went there, we did it, and then right before the ceremony, we texted a bunch of friends who live in Chicago. We were just like, meet us in Winnemac Park at 5 because we're getting married right now.
I remember that. I had to cancel all my plans that night. I remember getting that text and being like, "Oh shit, I gotta cancel. I gotta cancel it. I gotta cancel everything. Everything I was doing today."
Shoot. And what were those plans, Tim? And how can we corroborate them?
I was gonna do some ab workouts and stuff like that. Multiple ab workouts, 30 sets.
Obliques. What?
Obliques, and
you just pulled that number out of nowhere.
the whole six.
Oh, wow.
The six-pack.
Yeah, 6-pack and obliques. Yeah.
I'm so sorry that we ruined that for you.
No, I'm glad I got to come. It was a beautiful night in the park.
It was, and honestly, it was more than we expected. We were just expecting like some people there with blankets, and then Kevin's good friends Joe and Jesse set up a whole table full of champagne.
Nice.
Everyone was wearing masks, and there was plenty of hand sanitizer, and it was outdoors, and that felt good.
And didn't you bring
but
like,
it was weird,
sushi, too?
Amber, Walker.
I remember eating some super
I'm
warm
like embarrassed.
Sushi.
Yes, I am embarrassed about this.
No, I didn't. I didn't eat any sushi. I didn't eat it either.
Told you Amber was going to start some shit.
No, we had. No, this is funny, and people should laugh at me. We ordered sushi for dinner and then didn't have time to eat it between the time that we got home. We went over to say hi to Katie and Neil, and they threw rice at us. And then we called our parents, and then the sushi arrived, and then we had to go to the park. And so we took it with us, assuming we'd be sitting on blankets eating it. But then we didn't eat it for hours, and we came home, we ate it later, and I am embarrassed about that.
Did you have diarrhea?
It's so funny.
No, I didn't.
You didn't have diarrhea. Good. You know what? That's a good sign for your marriage.
I would tell you if I
I hope
did.
you would tell me. I really hope you would.
You know what? Hot sushi on your wedding day is a blessing.
Yes, it's a good luck. It's an old folk tale. The hot sushi on your
Warm
wedding.
sushi.
An old folks tale.
Something new, something blue, something sushi.
Yeah.
That's right.
Something old.
Yes, you had something old. That your sushi was your something old, and you're lucky. It's usually 9 in 10 people with diarrhea after that. So
That's true.
Oh,
Actually, after
you guys
2
are
hours,
perfect for each other.
it was actually also her something blue because it was out for so long.
Oh, interesting.
something do.
Anyway,
I think the simplicity
Thanks, Amber.
is nice. When I had Kelly and I had a thing where when I was proposing to her, it was tough because she was in another city at the time. It was we were long distance. Actually, Tim helped me out with it, but we would only see each other once every 2. Oh my God, the chat is blowing up. Amber's apologizing to Sarah for bringing up diarrhea.
Message me privately,
No,
please.
it's not the diarrhea I care about. It's embarrassing me in front of people I care about that I ate warm sushi.
You know,
Oh,
it's
man.
okay. Sarah, I had diarrhea today, and I didn't have warm sushi.
Sometimes you just get it.
That's not embarrassing. That's
I
not
didn't
embarrassing.
really. I just wanted
Everybody
to
has
use one.
diarrhea.
Everybody has it every day.
I think that's a great place to end. I think that everyone has diarrhea is a great place to kind of break off into the.
We'll listen to your story
improv.
offline, I guess,
Wait, what?
Dan.
You're-
Sorry.
I think we got a lot of stuff there. We learned a lot about what's going on. How about we do this? If y'all can just let's think of a word to kind of sum up our conversation we just had for inspiration. Any words?
No, don't.
What were you gonna say, Sarah?
I'm honestly hoping it's not a specific word.
There's one word in this conversation that's now off limits, and you have to guess which one it is.
Business, marketing.
We'll go with business. That's good. We can work with that.
Business works.
All right, business. Hi, Shannon. You want to come into my office real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how's it going? How you adjusting to the new role?
Oh, you know what? It is a lot to learn, and it's a stretch, but it's a good stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm doing good. I think I'm adjusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're doing great.
Okay.
I have to be honest. I've gotten a couple. I don't want to call them complaints. Let's just say notes that you're giving off a little bit of a fuck you kind of.
What?
Did you tell Greg fuck you? Did you tell Greg directly fuck you?
I don't think I've ever said those words in my life to anybody. No.
Okay. You did not. Okay.
No.
So Greg's fucking lying to me. I knew that motherfucker.
Hey, Mike.
Greg last week threw a bit of a birthday barbecue, and I live next door to him. So I literally watched everyone from the office come over and have smoked meats for 4 to 5 hours under a giant happy birthday sign. And then they left, and I confronted him about it. He said, I don't know what, that wasn't for me, that wasn't mine, that was somebody else's. And I was like, I know what my eyes saw. So I know he's lying to me.
Hey, Mike. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. I didn't know you were in a meeting.
No, that's fine.
I just have a birthday card. We're all signing a birthday card for Greg, and I just don't have your signature yet.
That's intentional. Yeah, I won't sign that. Actually, can I have that card? We're not going to do cards at the office this year.
Wait, that's.
Hey, Jessica.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear about the big fight that's going on in the office?
Oh my God. Yes.
What are you thinking, Team Greg? You Team Greg?
I'm honestly, Team Shannon. Shannon has been so nice to me since she came. Yeah.
Interesting. That's an interesting choice.
What? Fred,
Team Shannon, huh?
Fred, you know that I'm always about the fresh blood.
It's true.
I'm like, you got to bring in the freshness. I don't know. She's kind of a wild card. We don't know what she's going to bring yet.
Right. Well, here's what I like about Greg is that he's a go-getter. He has parties at his house that we were all invited to. We all went to it.
Yes, I went to the party.
It's Mark, who's kind of a dipshit, if I could say so. Sorry, I'm toned down the swearing. A little bit of a dipshit, and
oh
he
my God,
didn't get invited to
Mark?
the party, so he's starting this whole... It's Mark. He's the one who's starting this whole thing.
I've been calling him Mike.
Is it Mike?
Is it Mark? Or is it Mike? Oh my God. Here's why I'm kind of Team Shannon. Because Greg, obviously, he's got like more power in the situation. He's got more energy,
Absolutely.
more verb. Mark,
and
Mike,
his delts are insane.
Yes. And like, honestly, Mr.
Deltoids.
What's his last name? Mark Sanders? Mike? No.
Mike
Flanders?
sounds normal now. When we say Mark, Mark hurts my ears now when I say it because you've infected me. I thought it was Mark,
here's
and
the thing.
now I can't hear that Ike
He's
on it.
bland. He's bland, and we can't remember him.
Extremely bland.
Is the thing.
I can't remember him.
I don't want him at a smoked meat party because he will actively take the flavor out of the meat.
Fred, you want to come in my office real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead and,
Good luck.
shut the door here.
Thanks.
How's it going, man?
It's going good.
Yeah?
It's going real good. Yeah.
Hey, what's your favorite kind of chocolate?
My favorite kind of chocolate?
Yeah. Go crazy with it.
I guess I'm going to say chocolate is my favorite kind of chocolate.
Me too, man. Me too, dude. Slap that hand. Give me a hand slap.
Slap that hand?
Give me a hand slap, Fred.
Sure.
Couple palm on palm brothers right here, man.
Ooh, that's slimy.
Yeah. Oh, God, dude, you're so freaking cool, dude. You're like the coolest.
Do you need something from me? Mr. M?
What's that?
Did you... You need something from
M?
me, or...
Mr. M?
Yeah, we're kind of...
Yeah,
some of
Mr.
the,
M. Dr. F,
yeah.
Mr. M. Yeah, I like it. I can
we'll
deal
call
with
you,
it.
you'll call you Mr. M.
Yeah.
Did you need something from me, or
Dude,
is this just
I don't know. If you were to give me a nickname, what nickname would you give me? Something with alliteration.
Oh, I do love a buffet. Shrimp don't mind if I do. Now that's an interesting place for rice. Don't have to think twice. Scooby Scoop. Hello. Oh, sorry.
Can I help you grab any? Oh, sorry.
No,
Can I help you grab anything? I'm sorry.
Oh, God. One tongs.
Tongs. I'm sorry. I was gonna see if I could. I don't work here, but you look like you were hovering, and I was just gonna ask if I could. Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine working here? Well, Christmas every day.
Free lunch, probably. Probably free lunch for everybody.
Free lunch, yeah. No, please go on.
Oh, thank you.
I couldn't tell what was in these egg rolls, and I'd love you to take a bite and let me know.
Oh, I can do. Let me see.
You look like you're gonna say corn.
I honestly wish I could tell you what I'm tasting, but I do not have a palate for this. All I'm tasting is fried dough.
Oh, were you injured?
No, I just don't have a very refined palate. I mean, I have been injured before. I've broken both my elbows.
Dude, call her, man. Just call her. Just call her. She gave you her number. You guys sounded like you hit it off.
No, she gave me her number because she lost her wallet, and she said, if you find it, call me if you find my wallet.
You are so thick-headed, dude. She's giving you an opening to call. She fed you an egg roll 30 seconds into meeting you, man.
Well, because she wanted to know what it tasted like. It was more for a selfish reason than anything else.
You know, Jeff, you sit around here and you mope and you act like the world is out to get you, and then yet you have the most perfect meet cute I've ever heard. Who cares if she's 40 years your senior? It sounds like you guys really hit it off.
I don't mind age at all. That's not what this is about.
Well, I don't know, Aunt Teresa. I mean, how long am I supposed to wait?
Well, if you gave him your number, I guess your hands are tied.
Well, I just feel foolish now. I really put myself out there. Now what? Sitting here like a schoolgirl.
I'm still worried about your wallet.
Oh, pish, there was nothing in there. Just a Costco membership and an old Twix wrapper.
Oh, God. Well, I was going to use that Costco.
For what? What do
Gasoline.
you need in bulk? Teresa, you don't drive.
I have a golf cart.
You shouldn't be driving it.
Oh, well, I have one. If someone else is driving it for me, you expect that I'm not going to pay for their gas? And that's rude.
I've got to get out of this house. I have got to get married.
Well, I think you've got a chance with this guy. I think he's gonna call you. He sounds lovely. He sounds like one of those. It sounds a little skittish though. You know, a little. He said he literally has no taste.
I know.
So he can't trust himself. So he's skittish.
And normally scent also goes with taste. I wonder if he can smell. We didn't cross that bridge. And he didn't compliment my perfume.
My goodness, that could be a problem for lovemaking because you need to be able to intake somebody's musk in order to go really, truly wild.
Is that? You've never told me that. I've been sexually active for 7 years.
The nose is the biggest part of it. It's where all the excitement comes from.
Can I interest you in a spritz of Chanel number 5?
Yes, you can. I'm interested. Can you spray my leg? I'm already been doused by the other girls on my wrists.
Of course. Actually, the ankle is a very sensual spot that most people should be sniffing right when they meet each other. Here you go. Yeah.
Oh, that was cold.
Do you know, in Victorian times, the ankle was the sexiest part of the male body?
Now that I did not know, but I can agree to that.
And the female body.
Now that I don't care for, but a male ankle, now that...
Yes. Well,
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. Do you have this Chanel in a 7 or an 8?
we have a 7. We have not made an 8.
Okay. I feel like the 6 is just a little... I feel like the Chanel is just a little not... It's not popping for me.
Oh, you want something with puppies?
Popping...
Puppies?
Is popping. Like, it's not popping off my skin like I want it to for my wife. I'm looking for a Chanel, a stronger Chanel. I assumed it was by number.
A stronger Chanel. Okay,
Well,
that's
I assumed it was
different.
by some kind of scent number chart. So a 6 is a little weaker, and then if you have a Chanel number
You
10 or
are
11.
a fool about perfumes. You're going to want to go over to Estee Lauder. They have more gaudy scents. Chanel is a little understated, I think, for your taste, sir.
Okay, what's it called? Stay Lauder?
Estee Lauder.
Joel, you smell different.
Yeah, what do you think?
It's feminine.
Yeah. It's kind of a suicide of all the different perfumes that they had at Style Lauder. I just walked around and let them spray. I didn't know what to do, so I said, give me the works, and I had them spray it all over my body. Smell my ankle.
Oh. Wow, that's like a cool water
Yeah.
kind of a smell. It's like all the way up and down but there's just something different for every part of you.
Yeah. It's kind of a gradient of scents.
Kind of. Yeah, that's interesting. Huh. When you walked in here smelling like I was thinking to myself, where has he been?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about taking a shower unless you don't want me to.
No, you can take a shower. Did you buy anything?
No, I didn't.
Hey, Joel, you mind coming in my office?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, listen. A couple of the people are talking around the office, and
Is that the Team Greg, Team Shannon thing?
no, this is more the Joel Stench team.
I didn't realize that there was a third faction.
Yeah, Joel. Look, this is the. If I wanted to have this conversation, I would have taught like 7th grade health, okay? But I didn't think being a mid-level manager, I'd have to have this conversation. But I'm just gonna be honest with you, because I'm just gonna pull the Band-Aid off. You stink, and Jessica is accusing your smell of giving her diarrhea.
What?
Jessica has filed
She
a
had
formal
diarrhea long before I started coming here stinking.
I don't want to take
stinking like an
sides. I
installator.
can't even begin to get into a timeline of a subordinate's diarrhea. Okay,
Well, that's your job. Your
no,
job is
it's
to
not
get
my
into
job.
the timeline.
Absolutely
Yes,
not
it
my
is.
job, Joel.
Sorry, Mike, I'm
What
so
I-
sorry to bust in like this, but I actually have to go home for the day because it's so bad today.
I know.
So
I know. It's
actually
in my
need to go
office.
home.
I know. I'm dying.
Like, I'm
I knew
smelling a stinky little butthole.
No.
That's what I'm smelling.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to
carried
smell
it
it
from you
because
from
I'm
the bathroom.
very clean. I'm very clean. Okay, I will.
Well,
I will.
something's following you around like a ghost.
No, I use the one holer and I get right up in the
God.
sink.
Oh, God, what is
God.
that? I smell it in the hall.
Oh God! I got my 2 smelliest employees having a battle of scents in my office. Listen. You go home. That's fine. You go home and Joel, for God's sakes, take a shower and quit. I don't know what you're bathing in, but quit with all these different smells.
It's, if anybody wants to know, it's free at Style Lauder.
All right. The HOA meeting is starting. All right. So first we're going to go over the old business, then the new business.
Did we finish all of the new business from last month's meeting?
The old business is last month's new business.
That's the definition of old business.
I brought pens.
Right.
Everybody take a pen.
Okay.
Are these ballpoint?
I don't know. It's a pen. There's green ones and blue ones.
All right, old business. People are throwing their recycling into the garbage and throwing their garbage into the recycling.
That's me.
Garbage is on the left, recycling on the right.
It's an act of sedition.
We get a...
What?
Deborah, you're doing this on purpose. Did you know that the building's getting fined $100 every time you're doing
Yes,
it?
it's a nonviolent resistance on my part. They're not, and the city does not actually do the recycling. Okay, it's a meaningless law. They don't take it to a plant. And recycling itself, even if they were doing it, is not effective or efficient.
Deborah, I didn't know that you were running an eyewitness reporting business out of your
She is,
apartment.
and that's new business. You can't run a business
protest.
out of
It's
your
a
home.
hobby. If I were getting paid, you think I'd live here? All right.
Does anybody want a biscotti?
What kind are these biscottis?
Cinnamon raisin.
Oh my God.
They're all cinnamon raisin.
You think I'm going to make different flavors? It's 12 biscotti.
I don't know. You brought 2 kinds of pens. Maybe you bring 2 types of
Vera,
biscotti.
you're an angel. You're honestly an angel. You're the angel of these meetings, and you're the only reason I come.
All right, the rat hole in the front of the building's been filled.
You're welcome.
So,
That was my Sunday paper. I didn't want to use it, but
I thought
did.
that was an accident.
But the whole paper made it in that tiny rat
I
hole.
thought-
Paperboy couldn't get in there
I
if he
thought
tried.
he threw it.
He couldn't fit his
real
dick
good.
in there if he tried, but I fit the whole paper
Does the
in
paperboy
there.
have a big dick?
I don't know. I have to assume.
I
You see
didn't
the
know.
4 arms on
I
that
didn't
boy?
know it was correlated.
I didn't either.
Hi, Miss Vera. This is your Sunday paper. Thanks for those biscottis last week. Those were delicious. You don't have to get up, Miss Vera.
I'm halfway.
You don't have to get up. I can just leave it on you.
Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on.
Oh, Miss Vera, you should. Your robe is open. Your robe's open, Miss Vera.
It's open. Can you help me? I lost something in the back of the fridge. Can you help me find it?
Yeah, I can.
It's like a Where's Waldo, but Waldo is a hunk of cheese I lost in the back of the fridge.
Okay, yeah. I can get. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, sure. I can get it.
Dude, you have got to call her.
No, man.
You've got to.
No.
She just lost a hunk of cheese.
No, she just lost a hunk of cheese
She
in the back of
just
her
lost a hunk of
fridge.
cheese in the back of her fridge. How many people does that happen to?
Dude, I'm telling you, man. She just lost some cheese in her fridge, and she says she lost the belt to her robe. So she just.
She lost a belt to her robe?
Yeah.
Dude, most of those belts are attached at the back. They're sewed on there. You can't lose it.
Man.
You haven't been able to lose a belt for a robe since 1975.
Come on, no, dude, I can't, man.
They figured it out. It's stitched in the back now. You can't lose it. She didn't lose her belt, man. She gave you her number. She lost a hunk of cheese. You need to call her.
She kept telling me not to beat around the bush, and I was like, what? You know, I was like, what do you...
She said what?
She kept telling me, stop beating around the bush.
I'm surprised you guys didn't do it right there.
She goes, stop beating around the bush and give me the cheese.
I'd like to move on to new business. Are we at new business yet?
I should hope so. We spent plenty of time on the old one.
Well, all the rest of the old businesses are the different light fixtures that are out around the building. So those will still be old for next time.
I'm keeping him that way in protest.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, Deb.
That's a stupid protest.
But we can move on to new business.
Does anybody have any new business?
I do.
All right, Vera, what is it?
Well, as you know, I wrote a letter to each and every one of you asking how you felt about me using the elevators for private space. My nephew.
Well, and I feel like we don't understand the entirety of that request. So, are we allowed? I mean, I would like to still be able to use my elevator.
You have to book a slot, though, because I want everybody to have privacy when they need it. And you can book I put a little piece of paper on the front of the elevator. You can book a slot.
I like it.
For privacy, because my nephew's coming to town. He's going to stay with me for a while, and if I have a gentleman caller, I might have to get in the elevator.
Who's calling on you?
I don't know.
Who is it?
I don't.
So you're saying you're going to be using one of the 3 elevators
to make
at your leisure. We have 3 elevators
Yes,
here.
we have the freight, we have the 2 passenger, we have the freight.
Yeah, that's 3 elevators.
I've only known about the freight. I've been using the freight the whole time. It scares the hell out of me. I hate it. I take this.
Well, you got stuck in a door once.
I
Of course you're
did
gonna
get
hate the
stuck
freight.
in the door for 3 days. I thought it was.
Vera, why can't you have your gentleman in your own
Because-
home? Tell your nephew to come a different time.
I can't. He's very bossy, and I don't like confrontation. So he's gonna stay for a while. And if I have a gentleman, I want access to the elevator. All those in favor say aye.
Is this Chet? It's Chet, right?
It might be
The
Chet.
nephew. Oh.
It might. Oh yeah, the nephew's Chet.
Yeah. Oh, but also there's
But there's
Chet.
also Chet from the bakery.
Yes. That's complicated for you.
Well, it's easier, really. You don't have to worry about getting the names confused.
Well, honestly, I say I because I haven't known that there were 2 other. I feel like I've gained elevators today.
Aunt Vera. Aunt Vera, there's someone at the door for you.
Who is it?
There's a man at the door for you.
Just say hello. Don't just stand there like an idiot. Open the door and say hello.
He scares me. He's really muscular.
Oh, everybody scares you, you little piece of shit. Do something with yourself. Come on, take your hat off and open the goddamn
I can't take my hat off. Don't take my hat off.
Take your fucking hat off. I gotta brush my hair and I need 2 minutes. Stall.
Okay. Hello, sir. My name is Chet. Sir?
I heard you.
Sir?
I didn't feel like there was anything to respond to.
Oh. What's your name?
Chet.
Your name is also Chet?
Yeah.
What a tangled web my aunt weaves.
What are you, a poet?
I wish. I'm not
going
allowed
on?
in poetry club at school. I'm too dark.
Are you all right?
My aunt took my hat. It's got me all out of whack.
Your hair looks good.
I just had surgery because I had to get my soft spot fused after
Yeah.
12 years.
I think that haircut looks good on you. The kind of monk haircut.
It's not a
Suits you.
stylistic choice. It's a surgical haircut.
They call him the Capuchin monk haircut. Looks good. I went to Europe for 3 years.
Wow. How do you know my aunt?
How do I know Vera? She has the most particular orders at the bakery. She is the most exacting woman I've ever known, and I know if she
Oh,
could.
you came here to slam her. It's okay. You're not the first guy. You should probably hold the elevator.
Oh, in the elevator.
David, wait up, David.
Hey, what's up?
I was thinking, maybe we should let Chet into the poetry club.
I don't know. His stuff's like real messed up.
I know, but he,
It's scary and weird.
it's really effed up, but he, I don't know, he just like had this surgery and
No, you're letting
It
him pull
makes
you
him-
into his web.
I don't know, I'm just
This
like,
is what he
I'm really-
does.
What?
He's pretending that he's like all this like super emotional guy who like just got his bald spot just got his soft spot fused.
David,
I'm
how
sorry.
can you- I think you should be a little more compassionate. I've heard your poetry. I know you can like emote, and I think that'd be really cool of you to understand that he's going through a tough time and maybe could make some cool art out of it.
All right. The first time he brings up crows, though, he's out.
Well, that's kind of a golden rule. So if he doesn't know that, then I agree. Maybe he shouldn't be a part of it. But it just like, maybe we go over the rules at the first meeting or something.
Hey everyone, we've got a new member today. Well, it's an old member that was let go, and we're giving him another shot. Chet, why don't you come up here and scream your soul?
Time is all relative, David. New, old, it's all the same.
Cool. So, like I said, yeah, come up here.
Okay.
You don't have to sit down and do it, and stop putting your feet on everybody's desk and shit.
A vast distance between sides, an emptiness so dark no one can see. My skull, the same as a baby's, unformed. Don't touch! That's my brain. Don't touch!
Hey, David. Okay, I stand corrected. That was really effed up, and maybe we should ask Chet to leave.
Yeah, and he brought up crows again at the end, pecking the little hole open. I knew it was coming. I felt it, and I knew he was going to talk about crows getting into his little baby skull.
It was like he sets himself up for the crow thing, and it's like, go watch the birds, you know?
Are you going to call him, though?
Probably. I don't know. He's like mysterious, and he's got that weird haircut.
I think it's for the ball. I think it's because he's got the baby skull. It's not a choice. It's
This is my favorite spot in town.
This is really creepy.
Yeah. That's my family's plot.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Do you know any of these other headstones?
Yeah, well, this right here is this is the pet cemetery area here. So these are all pets that my family owned, and then over there is
it's like really big.
We've had a lot of pets.
Wow. Did you guys own a farm?
What's that?
Did you own a farm? This is like bigger than some inner city.
A lot of these died in a studio apartment. Listen, I asked you out here for a specific reason.
Okay.
I just feel like people don't get what I'm doing, but you see it. You see through me. You see my little spot.
Sorry, is this a poem?
Yes, please, let me just get this out. You see my spot.
All right, Chet, I'm taking my lap. So is this done yet? Can we get back in the car?
What?
Tell that girl to
I'm
get in
almost done. I'm almost done.
Do I gotta drive her
I'm
home?
almost done, Aunt Vera. Yes, please.
Jesus
now,
Christ.
now. Will you marry me? Please, will you marry me?
What are you talking about? This is
I don't
so
deserve happiness.
insane.
No human deserves happiness, but I want you. I want you in the darkness with me forever.
12 years old, you psychopath. Say no, honey. Go. You want to ride home?
Please.
Come on, get in the car.
I'm going to stay here with the crows.
Of course
where
you
I
will.
belong.
All right, I'll come back to get you tomorrow.
You're the only ones who understand me. That feels good. Yeah. Peck at my hole. Oh. Peck at my hole. Oh, my soft spot. My soft spot. Oh, I feel like a baby again.
This is from the two over there at the bar for the two of you. Just some dry martinis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
It's customary to tip on order that you didn't order.
I don't have my wallet.
Oh, that's all right. That's okay. Just for next time, if it's not something you ordered, but I'm bringing it over from somebody else, it's customary to.
Shouldn't they do it?
You know what they should, but usually it's the people who get it.
Okay.
But I will be right back to take your actual drink orders in a bit.
Do you have any chips?
Chips?
Have some chips.
Sure. Yeah, we can put some chips together.
I just wanted to drink, but I didn't have it. I'd love some chips.
Yes. It's just a 5-piece menu, so there's no really appetizers or anything like that. The food will come out every half hour, so...
Is it pre-fee?
Excuse me?
It's a pre-fee menu?
Correct. That is correct. So it'll be drinks, and then the food will come out. So I can scrounge together some chips. I might have a bag of Doritos in my own gym bag that I can bring out to you.
Okay.
But yeah, I will be right
Cool
back
Ranch
with
or
the...
the Cheesies? Is it Cool Ranch or the Cheesies?
It is the Cheesies.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. I'll be right back.
Oh my god, Mandy. I go to the bathroom for like 3 seconds and you order 2 martinis?
No, they got sent over by those businessmen.
What?
Do you see those old businessmen in those suits with those butters? They sent us some drinks. And they ordered us a pre-fee.
It is a
We got a pre-fee.
I didn't even know this. They said
I didn't either, but he said it was coming. I didn't want to say I didn't order it.
Oh my god. Wait, do you have to talk to me right now?
I hope
I'm
so.
gonna talk to them.
I'll do it.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I don't even
just have a girls' night. I mean, it's nice to have free drinks and everything, but I just want to talk about girl stuff too.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, just on my way to the bathroom, to the little boys' room. But
thank
how
you
you
for
liking
these-
those drinks?
Thanks for the
Thank you for
thanks
the
for the
drinks.
Oh, you're welcome. I just couldn't stand to see you sitting there dry. Anyway,
Did you send a pre-fee?
I sent a pre-fee.
Did you order us a pre-fee?
Sweetie, I'll send you a pre-fee if you want me to send you a pre-fee. I'll send you a
It
Prius.
wasn't you?
It wasn't me.
I have a Honda.
Nice. I actually have a Subaru, but that's because I'm a practical person. I like
Sorry,
showing.
I don't mean to interrupt, but because we're on the previous schedule, I do have to come out and order drinks right now before the half hour hits. 'Cause I'm not allowed to bring the drinks out at the same time as the first menu item comes out. So can I get you anything on top of the martinis that came in?
What's the first thing on the pre-fee so we know if it's gonna go?
It starts with bone marrow.
Okay, then I want an Earl Grey. Tea.
Is that the match that you've heard about that works? Okay, great. And then Earl Grey. Tea, you said?
Yeah, cold.
Okay.
And I'll have a Long Island iced tea.
Okay.
That's good.
God, I
And
love it.
any ET on the chips?
Yes, I completely forgot about that. I will go back and check my bag for those.
You have chips, man?
Posted.
You told me that
I don't.
You told me that I had the secret menu and that everything that you could possibly serve was on the pieces of paper that you put on my table.
These are personal chips that I'm going to give to this patron as a favor because she seems extremely drunk already and hungry, and I just thought that I would lend a helping hand.
Sounds like that was something that
Early
you could
on.
have served me. That was not in the menu that you gave me.
Well, I'm happy to split the bag of chips for the two of you if it seems like you might be dying together.
No, I'm a
It's
gentleman.
pretty
She gets the chips. I'm just saying a good relationship is built on trust, my friend.
Absolutely.
And I've been coming here long enough.
Can't,
Excuse me,
You're
friend.
absolutely
Hey,
right.
friend.
I apologize.
Hey, friend. Could you do me a favor? Can I send an order to the little lady at the end of the bar, please? I'd
What do you
like. Can I send the little lady at the end of the bar a rainbow roll?
You want to send a full rainbow roll?
I'd like to send her a full rainbow roll, please.
Okay, that's $27.
Great. Yeah. Let's send her a rainbow roll and let's send her a rainbow roll and a Guinness.
Okay, that's heavy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm looking to get her real tired. Not in a weird way. Not in a weird way.
I'm gonna ask you to leave. I'm gonna ask you to leave.
That's fair. That's fair. That came out perfect. That's fair.
I can't pretend I didn't hear that. You need to leave. You need to leave.
Oh, excuse me. Can I please order? I just saw you. Sorry, I know you're dealing
Yes,
with
I
a
apologize.
patron, but I'm starving. It's okay. Can I please have the rainbow roll and to drink? Do you guys have Guinness on draft?
We do have Guinness. Yes, we have rainbow roll and Guinness.
Okay. I'll have a rainbow roll and a Guinness.
I feel bad because
Why?
you would have gotten this for free just maybe 2 minutes ago, but this guy showed his hand so quickly. I don't want to say I'm a hero, but
What?
but
What are you talking about?
I'm not allowed to say because it's an HR thing now. So all I can say is
You have HR at this restaurant? You have HR.
Excuse me. Can I step in real quick? I feel like I need to clear something up. I just need to clear the air. I went outside and kind of collected myself, and I just feel terrible about how this all went down. I'm a 74-year-old gentleman, and I find that I struggle to keep up with people, and so I ask that they eat a heavy meal, a nice dark beer. It slows them down. They get tired, and it brings them down to a level I feel comfortable with, because I don't feel like I'm falling behind in conversation. I don't feel like there's an energy gap there.
I'm not buying this non-apology.
I just want to say, if anybody has been overserved, it's that other woman down there. I'm not the bad guy here.
Has anybody seen my shoes?
Hello.
I can't find my shoes.
Are these them?
No.
Oh. Another pair of shoes.
Hey, you stealing shoes? Are you stealing shoes? Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
No.
No,
Right?
I think that's it.
I feel so bad. Oh, that fucking.
I loved it. I thought that was great.
Oh my god, guys, that was so fun. I know we talked a little bit about it, but why don't we get a plug for the Super Human LLC here?
I mean, yeah, go to our website and hire us to do
What's the website
corporate
again?
events. We are superhumancollective.com
Okay.
because we are superhuman.
And so are you.
And so are you.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, okay.
Do we have individual Twitter tags or Instagram tags or anywhere folks can follow you or find you after the episode?
Yeah.
I just left Instagram, and I don't have a Twitter.
Good for you,
Oh,
Amber.
boy.
I'm
Okay.
really proud of you.
I stopped looking
Her
at
camera just turned off.
She's gone. She blew it all up. Yeah, my Twitter is @MereKate, and I do not ever post, and I do lurk, and I actually don't even like anyone's tweets because I don't want algorithms to do anything with me.
There
Brilliant.
she goes.
We are the worst people to follow on any social channel except
Yeah.
for LinkedIn.
Yeah, all about the
Follow us on
business.
LinkedIn for sure. Please connect. Oh, please connect with me on LinkedIn.
Now, Katie does Meatless Mondays on Instagram.
Yeah,
I
I
enjoy
love
that.
Graham. Klein, Meatless Monday ideas. Just trying to save this planet one meat-free day a week. Come on, just get on board.
Just do it.
Give it a try.
It's not hard.
It's not hard. Thank
Eat some
you.
oatmeal.
It's not that
Have
hard.
some fucking oatmeal. Jesus.
Put some blueberries in it. It's easy.
Super easy.
Have some spaghetti or
Oh
pizza.
my god, you just listed so many meat-free things.
So
This is
easy.
good.
It's there. It's out there.
And with Beyond Meat and Impossible Burgers, I'm sorry, am I plugging something again?
Yeah, the
Yes.
climate.
Yes, you are.
Yes. BeyondMeat.com, ImpossibleBurgers.com.
I just bought a bunch of Boca burgers today.
There we go.
Yeah.
Old school.
BocaBurgers.com.
Sarah, do you have any? So, did you give yours, or did we skip you?
I mean, I'm on Instagram at Sashley with 2 A's and 2 Y's, but that's
You
it.
should also plug Turtle at the Duke because it's a fantastic
Oh my
writing
God.
show and it's live and there's also an Instagram account for it. And I feel like maybe you post them or that account posts them, but there's a lot of great book recommendations coming from your general world.
Thank you very much, Tim. I truly forgot about it because it's a monthly live lit show and we don't plan ahead at all. So it's not imminent right now, so I'm not thinking about it. But yes, Turtle at the Duke. We have been going live for it's comedy live lit. I think we're going to do virtual shows in like the winter time. So we've done a Facebook live show before that went pretty well. So yeah, Turtle at the Duke. .com is also our website, and then that's our Instagram handle. And submit. If you're a funny writer, please go to our website, find out what you need to do, and then submit online.
I've been editing a piece that I plan to submit for the last 5 years, and I can't wait to get in there 2022.
Well, hurry
Okay,
it up, because Gina's applying to
Okay,
grad school.
well, that's great.
Great. Well, thank you all so much for doing this, and thanks for scheduling it so quickly, Katie.
Honestly, it was
Yes,
a thrill, and it was a privilege and an honor.
We'll look forward to having you all back soon.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yes, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. This was so fun.